Hello, Sagittarius. This is Jenny, and I'm here, centered, grounded, and ready for your reading. Listen closely, the lid is coming off the pot. Truths are about to be revealed. You're going to discover something powerful. You're going to learn about love, about someone who's awakening deep feelings for you. Excitement will begin to stir in your life, as you realize change is already unfolding. Don't go anywhere, this reading holds surprises. Remember, this is a general reading. If something doesn't resonate, just let it flow past you. I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment, and let me know your rising sign. Sagittarius, you're stepping into your power. Let's begin. Look, to begin with, we have the Queen of Cups. That's your energy. Your energy is the energy of love. You are attracting love. You're attracting it with the energy of a mature love. Your love is mature. You are someone mature. You are someone who gives love. You're someone who always gives, and life is going to return that to you. Someone is very confused about you. Let me tell you, if you're thinking about someone, that person is afraid of losing you. You might say, well, I already lost myself. Still, they're afraid of losing you. Maybe at one point, they thought they would never lose you. But now they feel the fear of losing you, because someone like you is special. You're very special. Besides, you've given so much. You're the kind of person who always gives, always gives. So when you give, you will receive so much. You're thinking about someone, and that person is afraid. They're afraid of losing you. Afraid they won't be able to reconnect with you again. But what's the issue? Pride. They have their pride. So even though they're afraid, even though they have fears, they're confused about what they feel, because they're starting to awaken emotions for you. If you're thinking about someone, for those of you who have someone in mind right now, that message is for you. And if you're not thinking about anyone in a romantic way, let me tell you, you don't realize what you're awakening in others. Because someone is awakening feelings, but you are the one awakening feelings in people. When they see you, they love you. They love you. So love yourself. Love yourself, because if you love yourself, they will love you. Yes, you awaken emotions. I'll tell you something, hidden loves. Loves you don't see. That's right, Sagittarius. You awaken love. Hidden love. Love that hasn't been revealed. That's what I see here, a hidden love that's afraid, full of fear, not yet expressing anything. But it could be that for some of you, you're thinking about someone, and for others, maybe not. Still, you are stirring passions. Sagittarius. Let's continue. You are in a moment of power. Look, you are in a moment of power. This moment of power allows you to open doors, also in the financial area. Because you have knowledge. You have talents. You were born with skills that you're going to take advantage of. And let me tell you something. Even if you don't care much about money, you're going to start caring. Because you're going to achieve something very big. You have power right now. It's like something is forming, something is being prepared so that it can manifest in the financial realm. Maybe, for example, a high position. I see you in a very important position in a company. Or maybe in your own company. I'd even say independent. You're going to be independent. Yes, especially for those who are thinking a lot about money, about economic matters. But for me, everything goes through creativity or something related to your passions, to what you love. This is being formed. So if you're working on those things, you must continue, because you're going to achieve incredible things. Just as you are abundant, you also carry this image of power. People perceive your power. You are a leader. Sagittarius, you don't even realize it. You are a leader. You awaken that leadership in others. They see you as someone important. They see you as someone important. Yes, and someone is too proud to show up clearly, like in love, for example. So they're afraid. They have fears. They need to change the way they are. they need to accept things. Maybe they weren't accepting them. Or maybe they had to go through disappointment. Yes, they also had to go through a disappointment in order to connect with you or to realize things about you. But you have grown so much, Sagittarius. You are in a moment of great power. You're going to use that power well, of course. And you also have your pride. So, well, each person will decide what to do with that power. For me, it's strongly tied to the financial side. You need to aim high. Set big goals. So don't settle in the financial area. Never settle. Let's continue. Look, Two of Cups. What did I tell you? Here comes love. This comes through divine justice. It's not just any love. This comes by divine justice. It doesn't arrive by chance, not at all. This is love, but what I feel is that it's someone who, for example, is financially well off. Yes, they have their pride, of course, but in some cases, they are doing well economically. They also dress well. Yes, they like to attract attention, basically. But this comes through divine justice. And this means the lid is lifted. You will see the truth, and that person sees the truth in you. They see that you are a special kind of love. They realize it by divine will. It is in God's interest that they open their eyes. Yes, they are realizing things. They were completely blind before. That's why I saw fear at the beginning. And now that they don't have you, or that they're not close, they don't know what to do. Divine justice is going to bring them closer. Somehow, it will bring them near again. Things are finding balance. Of course, there might be a legal matter involved. Maybe there's a separation or something legal that helps them see things clearly with you. And here is love. There is a meeting prepared. At some point, there will be a meeting. You're going to see each other, because in some cases, you haven't been seeing one another. And in other cases, you've seen each other occasionally. But this time, you'll see each other differently. This time, you'll talk. You'll talk, and it will be about emotional things. Alright, let's continue. Let's see, Sagittarius. Look, and on top of everything, the Magician appears. What a beautiful card, the Magician. I love the Magician because it speaks of your magic. It speaks of how nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible. It's only your mind that limits you. So you begin to trust your own magic, in who you are. I always say that when this card shows up, it has everything to do with your convictions, with what you believe. If you believe it's possible, it will be. In any matter of love, I also see someone here. Look, I also see a person who is younger than you, or there's an age difference between you. That's possible too. But there's a lot of magic between the two of you, a strong connection. And you're both manifesting. You're both trying. One thinks of coming, the other thinks of going, something like that. There's a back and forth of thoughts here. And you're going to feel very excited about what's coming. I told you, the lid is being lifted, everything is being revealed, feelings are awakening. Yes, it's very likely that in some cases, someone is awakening them, or the circumstances are awakening them, or maybe someone is talking to them, saying things about you. There are two possibilities. Either it's someone younger than you, or someone is speaking up just to wake them up, because this comes by divine justice. God is moving the pieces, using little angels up there. But there's a lot of magic here, a lot of magic. So don't worry. But yes, I see you taking care of things first. I feel that for Sagittarius, before love and feelings arrive, there are other things in your life that you also need to put in order. There are things you have to organize in your life before love appears. But Sagittarius is feeling very excited about what's coming, and there is so much magic. Of course, nothing is impossible. Alright, let's continue, Sagittarius. Let's go on. Some of you are worried about money, maybe not all, but some. Or maybe you're not worried that work isn't coming, or that your project isn't moving forward. Something related to work or money is keeping you from sleeping well. What I see is that it's coming. It will arrive, and you won't be able to believe it. But of course, things happen in divine timing. In the area of love, it may be that some Sagittarians have suffered a lot. Yes, you've suffered a lot. But everything you've been through in life has turned you into an unforgettable person. You are unforgettable for someone. It could be a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. I'm really seeing Capricorn here. We have the Devil card. We have someone who feels intense passion. They can't control what they feel. They're afraid. They can't manage their emotions. There's a sense of being overwhelmed. They desire you deeply, and they want to be intimate with you. Some Sagittarians might be a little worried about this. From what I see, things are going well. Things are going very well. Alright, let's continue, Sagittarius. Let's see what else we have. Celebration. Some Sagittarians feel like their life is completely stuck, like everything is upside down, like their sacrifices aren't worth it, like everything they do has no meaning. Let me tell you, you're going to make it. You're going to build a home. I see a home here. I see a home with children and everything, the whole package, everything together. Yes, I see you together, under the same roof even. Yes, someone is coming in with a lot of energy, coming strong, a King of Wands, someone with a lot of fire. It could also be a fire sign. But they come with a lot of strength. They're not a bad person, on the contrary, very passionate, very temperamental. That's what I see. They love to dress well. They love to get attention. But here is love. Here is love. I see love here. And yes, I see you two together. Even if it feels difficult or impossible, I told you, with the Magician, nothing is impossible. Everything is possible, even in your home. In your household, too, there were some things that felt blocked, issues with your family, problems, situations hanging by a thread. In your home, in your family. Well, everything is going to be restored. Your life is going to find balance again. Sagittarius, I love this for you. Alright, let's continue. Let's see with Sagittarius. Of course, look, many of the things that happened to you have to do with karma. There was a lot of karma in your life, Sagittarius. But now, you've cleansed yourself. Now you're in a moment of deep transformation. Now, Sagittarius, nothing can stop you. Everything is on track. Look, we have the Eight of Wands, which is speed, news, movement. You're on the right path. Yes, someone you care about wasn't on the right path. They had to get lost. They had to go through their own process. They had to go through their own hell. Someone you care about had to go through a personal hell. Now they're realizing everything. That's why, before showing up again in your life, they want to see what's going on with you. They're going to give you a sign. They want to be sure. But everything is moving forward, even if you can't see it. Yes, get ready, Sagittarius. The lid is being lifted and their feelings are waking up. Alright, now we go with the final cards for Sagittarius. The Star. How beautiful. You are being guided. Let me tell you, there could be a new job or a new project coming that will bring you a lot of money. You're going to put a lot of effort into it, but the results will be incredible. You are being guided. I feel something new, a new project, a new job, a new financial life for Sagittarius. Yes, I also see you being independent in some cases. But you are being guided, so don't worry. Your angels, your guides are telling you, we're here to help you. We're not letting go of your hand. May you feel supported and accompanied. And luck is changing in your life. You're going to be very lucky, because your angels are guiding you so you don't make mistakes. I love this reading, Sagittarius. I hope you enjoyed it. And please subscribe to the channel so we can stay in touch in the coming days. Thank you so much.